Okay, so we are going to be starting step number 1, which is to trace the pattern. The first thing you need to do is to take your fabric, lay it out, match both edges, the selvage edges together. The selvage is typically where you see this white edge where it came off the bolt. Make sure the fabric is laying nice and flat. Get all the wrinkles out and lay it either on a table or on a floor. Once you have your fabric ready to go, you are going to get your pattern, which you will be measuring in class. All the patterns are labeled, telling you what your hip width is, and make sure you choose the pattern that is going to fit your body. One thing you need to notice is that there is a line that says grain line. Grain line means that you need to line the material up the same length as the selvage. This is really important because when you pull the fabric sideways, this way, you can notice that there's a little bit of give. When you line up the grain line, if you pull this direction, the fabric doesn't stretch. So noticing that this is going to be where your hips are placed in your pants, you want to make sure that that is where the fabric is going to give you a little bit of stretch. So laying it flat on your table or on your floor, make sure you have both layers. This is 2 layers of fabric. You need 2 pieces cut out. You're going to want to either set a book, an iPad, or something down on top of the pattern so that it doesn't move. Lay it nice and flat. And then we are going to be using tailor's chalk. You could also use a marking pen. You just do not want to use Sharpie when tracing the pattern. Please note that there's these little, they look like little teeth. They're V's over here. Whenever you see those, which are on a couple of sides of the pattern, that just tells you to draw a little triangular notch, which is like a little arrow. This will help you to match the pieces together. So once your fabric is ready, your pattern is laid out flat, you take your chalk and just carefully make a nice tracing line around the entire piece of fabric. Check to make sure that you can see it. We have tailor's chalk in 4 different colors, so you just want to make sure you choose the color that will be seen on your fabric. We're going to take our time, trace around the entire piece, and that will complete step number 1.